Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. I remember back in the day when I replaced the program manager with a utility called Plugin for Windows. This is back in the days of like Windows 3.11. It allowed me to change the mouse cursor, gave me like a right-click or a context menu directly on the desktop. And the desktop back in those days wasn't the desktop that you've grown accustomed to with Windows 95 and beyond. It was different. And that was really my first time in an alternative shell for Windows. And I don't know if you knew this, but they still create alternative Windows shells. If you like Windows for everything that it offers you, but you're not a big fan of the Windows desktop, the environment, Explorer, any of that stuff, you might think about looking into some alternative Windows shells. They're still alive and kicking, believe it or not. But the question, should you consider these alternatives? Instead of the Windows that you have, should you be considering these alternatives? Well, here's a few ideas. If you haven't already looked at the link that we've put in the description, feel free to click it. It's a link on LockerDome. Should you consider alternative Windows shell? I'm going to go ahead and +1 it so that everybody who circled me on Google Plus will know that this is something you might consider. One, a performance increase, a possible performance increase. Now, I know a lot of PC users, or at least traditional geeky PC users, eke out as much performance as they possibly can from their hardware through software. If you're looking for an edge, what about looking into a shell that may actually get you increased performance? Same computer hardware, same platform in general. You're still using Windows. It's just the shell, the environment that you're loading is different than the one that Microsoft gives you. So a performance increase may certainly be in your future if you try one of the desktop environments or shells that we've featured here in the article. Customizability. And customizability is really the hallmark of an alternative shell for Windows, if you didn't already know this. You don't like the way Windows says you can only customize things a certain way, you go with an alternative shell, and you can customize things 7 ways from Sunday. Sometimes even 8 ways from Sunday. You can customize your Windows experience more. And you thought it was just all about desktop wallpapers and changing sound files. No, it's not the case. And you're probably thinking, Chris, I'm frugal. I like trying things, but I'm not sure if I really want to spend money on these desktop environments, these alternatives to the Windows Explorer shell. You might know that many of them are free. Emerge Desktop, Enigma Desktop, Easy Desktop is not free. There's at least a couple of others that we have mentioned that shouldn't set you back too much. And really, these things, these alternative shells, are for tweakers. People who love modifying things and tweaking things to the nth degree. They're easily installable, easily removed, and something you might consider if Windows is getting a bit long in the tooth for you. You can't wait for Windows 8. You want to try something different now, have a completely different experience than just about everybody else out there. Think about an alternative Windows shell, and we've linked them and given you more of a description in the article that's in the description of this particular video.